MonoPoleJoe.
Right before that, Local Artist Lookout. Yeah, that was Last Time by Karaya Brene. That was a cool song.
That was great.
And
Very
then
chill.
And then the Local Artist Lookout, we choose those shows to tell you about because it's got local artists performing at them. So make sure you check those out because those shows are amazing. And once these guys blow up, you're going to be paying a lot of money to see them. So
Yeah,
it's
isn't there a Snoop show at like Treasure Island? Treasure Island, not like XL Energy Center, but tickets are still like $120.
It's crazy.
Yeah, right?
So catch these local stars before they make it big for sure.
Because, it's a great time to support them when they need you most, and the music's out of control, so.
Exactly.
And speaking of local stars, we got MonoPoleJoe in our local artist spotlight this week.
Yeah. You know who it is, man. It's MonoPoleJoe. Your favorite introverted MC right here.
Ooh, I like that.
That's what's up, man. It's a pleasure to have you in here.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here, man. Like, I really respect you guys' grind. You know, I see you guys are trying to put on like local artists, and I really love that for sure.
Yeah,
Thank you very
absolutely.
much.
I watched a little bit on Facebook and listened to your interview with Ashley, right?
Yeah, I was
Ashley
here,
Marie.
here once
She's
before.
got her Trippy Talks radio show on WFNU, right?
Yep. That was a pretty cool experience too. Like,
Doing
man,
stuff.
she's one of the hardest working people I know. Like, for sure.
And like multifaceted.
Yeah,
right.
Musician, fashion designer, photography.
So much.
Throwing shows.
Fashion shows,
Hosting shows. Oh, yeah, that fashion show's coming up. That'll be crazy.
right?
A very versatile artist, but we're also sitting down with a very versatile artist here as well. It's we really look forward to talking in depth about all your different projects and the like. But let's get started.
Yeah.
What's the origin story of at least the MonoPoleJoe moniker?
Yeah.
If there was music activity before then, how did you kind of get introduced into music?
Oh, okay. Where do I start? Where I first got started with music around like the 7th grade. That was probably like May of 04, something like that. Back then I was very introverted, very, very shy and reserved in the sense that, you know, I didn't have a lot of friends or anything like that. So one day I remember, you know, being at a science class, and our main teacher, he actually was out for the day, and we had like a substitute. And, you know, most kids did what they did, you know, when they had a free day, because we didn't really have any work that day. So they just conversated with each other, and that wasn't kind of an option for me really, or like an option of choice.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, to prevent boredom, I was kind of trying to figure out a way to, you know, pass the time.
Look busy, yeah.
Yeah, like usually I would like write poems or draw, but this time around I was like, you know what? Let me try and make a rap song and see if I'm any good. And man, the way I felt when I wrote that song, like, it was very like enlightening and powerful, you know. And ever since then, I've never stopped writing music, like, for sure.
That's so
No.
cool. Is that song recorded anywhere?
Actually, no.
Oh man, you gotta do it.
I actually forgot the lyrics. It's been a minute.
Man,
It's always cool to revert back to early, even like poetry class in elementary school, and being like, okay, we could literally put this to music, put this all to music.
Right.
It's
exactly.
And you said that was 2004. That's so cool.
Yeah, that was like 04, and like, you know, I kind of been like, since then I kind of been, you know, trying to work in other facets as far as the music, you know, like I'm also, you know, doing a lot of audio engineering stuff. I actually came out here for college. I went to IPR for audio engineering, and, you know, since then I kind of just been collaborating with artists and, you know, making my own videos, and, you know, just trying to network and trying to expand, because I love the Twin Cities music scene. Like,
absolutely,
it's one of a kind.
Where are you from originally?
Well, I was born in Chicago, but I've been living out here for about probably like 9 years, 9 years or something like that. Yeah, I came out here in 2010. Yeah, I consider this like my second home, or more so like my music home, because I really didn't get out there as an artist until I moved out here.
Nice.
You know, and that this is where I feel like I've grown a lot as far as my musical endeavors and aspirations and everything like that. So that's why I consider the Twin Cities like my home as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to share a home with you, because you've made, I think, such a mark on the local, not only hip hop, but the local like progressive rock scene as well.
Oh yeah.
Because you're part of a band as well.
Yeah. I'm part of this band by the name of Weather Check. We've been doing this for about 2 years now, a little bit over 2 years. Yeah, it's been a really cool experiment, like for sure. Like, you know, a lot of artists, I feel like they don't really try to step out of their own comfort zone or step out of their own box. Like really, I wasn't too much into rock prior to Weather Check, but it's been a cool experience, you know, working my raps together over, you know, rock instrumentation and experimenting and seeing, you know, how I could change, you know, the way you think of music, so to speak.
I agree with that. A lot of artists, I don't know whether it's a fear of leaving their own genre or what they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
But we were talking a little bit earlier that, you know, making yourself uncomfortable deliberately kind of brings other creativity. So through adversity breeds creation.
Exactly. Yeah.